So my first night underway in the Coast Guard, I got absolutely destroyed. The first time pulling up to my brand new unit, straight out of the Coast Guard, I get underway with them. After we get underway, I get introduced to everybody on the crew, and it's a small crew on a small boat. I was on a 154-foot fast response cutter with like a 20 to 25 man crew, and the seas were rough. As the trip goes on, the seas just get worse and worse. They started out at maybe 8 footers and progressively moved up to 8 to 10, and then 10 to 12, and then 12 to 15 by the time the sun set. So we're in 15-foot massive rollers in a little 154-foot boat. I had some training to do early the next morning, so I tried to go get some sleep. So I go down to my berthing. It's at the bow of the ship, so that's like the last spot you want to be when it's rough. My bunk was the top bunk, so I crawled up into my bunk, and as soon as I lay down, the bow of the boat just drops on a 15-foot roller and slams into the ground. And as that's happening, I get slammed above the bunk where there's hanging wires, there's like metal poles sticking up, and I just hit that and drop back down. So I'm like, all right, I'm out of here. So I try to climb down the little tiny ladder that they give you on the bunk, and the same thing happens. We just drop on another wave, and I fall off the ladder, hit my head on the side of the door, hurt pretty bad. I ended up being okay, but I crawled out of my room. Next door was the bathroom, and I start puking. I grew up in the water in Florida, been on the water my whole life, and I've never got seasick a single time. But it only took 12 hours on the Coast Guard boat to get humbled. The craziest thing is I never once got seasick again while I was in the Coast Guard.